I gotta figure this out. Yo, 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 yo. Here we go. Here we go. A little original Slayer. Enjoy, people. Enjoy. Live. This is the real deal, people. I see these guys in the 80s and the early 90s. Original. You think this is fuck? This ain't nothing. Best drummer on the planet, right there, alive.
You'll shelter life, not once does anyone ever see. Did you rise to build hypocrisy? I'll instigate, I'll free your mind. I'll show you what I've known all this time.
He's Catholic, the drummer's fucking Christian.
You know it's true, it is his race. Homicide, suicide, ain't healed to try to time. God will be without your war. The beauty of death we all adore. I have no faith, distracting me. I know why your prayers will never be answered.
They will be answered. You gotta have an open heart.
God ain't the soul. God ain't the soul.
It's not double bass. Dave Lombardo. Rest in peace, Jeff Henneman. Right there. Died of liver failure.
Look at you, some of you looking for the next shot. Looking like hell is working overtime. I'm waiting for the day the whole world fucking done. I never been the one to give it go. I'll never be the one to blind leave.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, man, virus affecting the world. Self-destructive and time out. What if there is no God? What does nigga fucking say? When you got life and I live my way. We the fuck up, then they know what I say. I got my own philosophy. I hate everyone equally. You can't tell that out of me. Who segregation? Separate. Just me and my world. Don't let them in. I never. Then I wanted to be God. I'm never. Be the one to blindly follow. I'm never. Be the one to bear the cross. Disciple. I reject this fucking red. I despise this fucking play. I reject this fucking red. I despise this fucking play. I reject this fucking red. I despise this fucking play. I reject this fucking red. I despise your fucking face.
Okay, thank you very much, Leia. Outstanding. Okay, let's do it. All right, post. Let me get this thing up. Let me get this thing up, brother. There we go. Oh, yeah, I got to get rid of this. Bye-bye. There we go. Okay, let's go over this. Fight card, 287 was out of scale from 1 to 10. What would you give that card, Pulse?
6.
A 6? Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. I gave it a 8+ or a 9. I thought it was fucking awesome.
I mean, I liked the Gastelum versus Chris Curtis fight, and then the main event.
Fight. Yep. Font.
Oh yeah, and Font too. Yeah.
There's a lot of good fights, bro. But that fight, Gastelum and remember I was saying Gastelum, is not fucking he's not injured no more.
Yeah, he looked like his old form,
He did, and Chris Curtis has nothing to be ashamed of. He fucking fought like a fucking savage. That guy, it's all good. You know what I mean? And what's his name? Rojas. Just learn some striking. I mean, you got some of the best strikers in the world in Mexico, so don't worry about that shit, dude. Like, that's one loss, a slice of humble pie. Come back a year from now, fucking learn the fundamentals, man. Like, train hard, man. Like, train hard, and just don't believe the hype, your own hype, man. Fucking make sure you shore up your fucking the places you're weak at. You know what I mean? That's all.
Yeah, I don't think he was ready for the pay-per-view yet.
No, I don't think he was ready either, but it shouldn't stop this kid. This should make him better. You know what I mean? It really should. I hope it does because he's a good kid. You know what I mean? The other kid wasn't talking shit. He's like, yeah, he's strong. He definitely got what it takes, Fucking just work on your fucking work on your oh shit. Just work on your fucking the things that you can't you can't do too well. Striking, he needs to work on his striking. I would say that would be the main thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But anyways, I'm just gonna go to the main card here. Clay Guida versus Rafa Garcia. Who you like in this one, Pulse?
I'm gonna pick Clay Guida.
You know what? Clay Guida is a fucking animal. 41 years old, still happy, still a carpenter, still fucking loves to fight. And what's this guy fight? 4 times a year? 5 times a year?
Yep.
A fucking savage. I like Garcia in a decision here. We'll see what happens. That's just right now. That could change. Friday, Savage Inc. picks, that could change. You know what I mean? So right now there's 1,227 people, and a lot of people like Garcia, but underdog cities happen every single week. We all know it. Next fight. Chris Gutierrez versus Pedro Munoz. I love Pedro Munoz, but I think Chris Gutierrez just might be a little bit younger and a little bit more hungry. I don't know. What do you think, Pulse?
I'm gonna go Gutierrez. He impressed me with his last win over Frankie Edgar.
Yeah. Yep. He's a tough kid, man. Like, Gutierrez is a tough kid. And Frankie Edgar, like, people fucking sleep on Frankie Edgar. People got to remember, like, go back and watch that kid when he was in his fucking prime. Like, it's like people that forget about Tony Ferguson before he lost to Gaethje. Go watch Tony Ferguson versus RDA in Mexico City. And watch that whole run he was on. 12 fight winning streak, 7 fights. Fucking with Khabib fucking canceled. You know what I mean? It's just like, I thought he was the one that could beat Khabib because of his style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he had the wrestling, the takedown, whatever. If he had the wrestling, he could wrestle. He had the jiu-jitsu, he had it all,
One second.
Answer your phone call. It's fine, bro. Yep. We can wait for Pulse. You never know. It could be a raise. It could be a fucking doctor. It could be a million things. Friend, who knows? But I will wait for him. He's usually quick. Munoz, Pedro, no disrespect. I fucking respect you as a fucking animal, but I just think Chris Gutierrez is just a little faster, and we shall soon see. Maybe you'll resurrect your career, Pedro. You were winning that fight versus O'Malley, from what I remember. Yeah, you were kind of winning that fight. O'Malley gets out of fights, man. Even with what's his name? Vera. Even with Vera. That ankle thing, you know what I mean? I know you can't fight with one leg, you know what I mean? Or you can't fucking push up and fucking punch, from the balls of your feet or whatever. But I don't know. He's definitely getting
bro.
Yo.
Yo, that was my boss, man. I gotta head in right now, man.
Okay, all right. That's cool, bro. Do your thing. Thanks for fucking joining in, brother. I appreciate it. I'm gonna release you here, but you, like I told you, you know the deal, bro. All right, brother.
Absolutely, man. I'll see you next time.
All right, my man. Have a good day, brother. All right, Pulse got called in to work. Hey, what's happening, brother? What's happening, Idaho? Cigaweed, rush hour, MOD, skate. Granite, Pulse, my bros. Chris has the killer. I'll hop in. You want to hop in? Hop in, brother. You want to hop in? Hop in. Hold on. Let me get your oh, do me a favor, dude. Send me your email again, bro. Well, actually, yeah, send me your email real quick on my a text. I might still have it on there, but I get rid of all my texts every time a text comes in. I get rid of them. So just send your text in Idaho, and I'll put you in, bro. Because we're just going over the main card. That's it. And 2 boxing cards too. Let me see if I have your link, anyways. Yeah, I got your number, bro. Hold on. Let me see if I have it on here, bro. Oh, yeah. All right. It's coming in. It'll be on my computer anyways, bro. I just forget the first couple. Okay, that's right. I remember now. I got you, bro. Okay, cool. Can't wait. All right. I got you, bro. Yep. I'll send one more to you just in case. And sometimes this happens. I don't mind sending 2. Doesn't matter. There we go. Sent out, brother. Should be receiving them in a second. You might have already received one, but there's 2 of them out there, brother. You're good, bro. Ziggleweed. Yeah, this is a good card. Not a bad fight card at all. I'll do the prelims tomorrow or Thursday. Just waiting for the skatesmen to jump in because I don't want to start. I'd rather finish with them. See who he likes on these first couple fights too. Dude, your audio was perfect. Idaho, don't worry about it. That was good. It was good on the podcast, on the audio versions. It's perfect. So don't worry about it. You did it fine. You got to have a loud voice on here, bro. You have to. That's what they want. The audio podcast apps want a loud voice or a loudspeaker, one or the other, or a loud mic. I mean, I got both of those, so I'm good. Should have been a fucking drill sergeant. Fucking train like a fucking savage. Year round. No fucking days off. No time off. They're sent, brother. Okay, 142. No, you're not too late, Palman. Me and Pulse, I thought he was at work or something, but he got called into work, and he was never kicked off here or nothing. It's just I know he wanted to do his own thing. I just don't like putting pressure on people. So no, you're gonna hear the whole main card, brother, and the 2 the boxing match, Queensberry Productions with Joyce versus Zhang in England. and the co-main and the fight before the co-main. So, no, you're not going to miss anything, brother. Palman, I hope everything's good. I hope you had a good Easter, brother. I hope everything is good. Cheers to you, brother, too. Cheers to you, bro. Well, the box of cards right here. I just this is for a belt, the main event. This is for a belt, British middleweight title right here, WBO, and then this is the co-main right here. I can't really I can't comment on that right this second because I'm trying to fucking. All is good, mate. Just wanted to check this out. Absolutely, brother. Subscribe, share, all that shit, brother. This is I never stop, bro. I always do this, bro. I just learn more and more and more. It's only gonna get better and better and better. Believe me. Better and better and better. Hey, Palman, tell Idol I'll be right back in 1 second. 1 second. Pump this adrenaline. Raw medicine. Okay, back. I don't know where Idaho is. I've liked the video about 10 minutes ago. Oh, yeah, Slayer, original Slayer. I seen them in the 80s, bro, and the early 90s. Original, that's original Slayer, too. A nice Killer Buds. You know what? It's kind of good timing because I need to roll a fucking fatty anyways. Usually I do that right after I get out of the fucking gym, but I didn't do it today. I train 1 day outside, 1 day in the gym. 1 day outside, 1 day in the gym. 1 day outside, 1 day in the gym. Okay, let's see here. What do you think of 287, Palman? What do you think? I thought it was a great fucking card. I thought it was a good card down there in Miami. Hate to see Jorge go, but hey, leave on your own terms is good. He's making a lot of money outside of the fucking sport now. So, hey, you know what? 50 fights. And how many street fights? Probably as many as me. I don't know. Who knows? He's a little younger than I am. Street fights, Jesus Christ. I'd be like fucking, I don't know, 150 fucking, I don't know, 200 fucking 200 plus street fights, easy. Or it might be right around there, maybe a little tiny less. I don't know. It's like I lost track. There was so many fights in the 80s and 90s. Seemed like every fucking night, every day, someone getting cute. They gotta fucking make better fucking grinders, man. Like, they gotta make better grinders. Come up with a better fucking wider. You need a big, the big wide ones, man. I got big fucking hands, man. You gotta think of the fucking big people out here, the heavyweights, man. Not everyone smokes weed's a little person. You got little hands or whatever the fuck. I reject this fucking rash. I despise this fucking flash. All right. Yeah, Idaho, those links are sent to you, bro. Sent 2 different links. So right when you get into the door, they're there. Don't worry about your audio. Your audio was fine Friday. So don't worry about it going into Saturday morning. Don't worry about it. You're good. Came out good. This is what I love about technology right here. How you can fucking put someone up. It doesn't matter where the fuck they are. You know what I mean? It doesn't even matter. All across the world. I've done this in Russia, fucking England, fucking Australia, obviously. You know, a lot of places. And a lot more to come. This whole year is going to be filled with fucking surprises for everybody. My friend who just won his mixed martial arts fight a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, got another fight already. He's 4-0 in the fucking in the cage. He's a problem. He's a problem for all these fucking 135 as a 145, whatever he's going to stay at. I don't know. But he's a problem. He's got heart. Knows how to box, knows how to wrestle, and got jiu-jitsu, good jiu-jitsu. Works with the Lazans brothers in Bridgewater. He goes to all different kinds of gyms, learns a little bit from everybody. You know, it's a smart thing. I know his striking coach, too. His striking coach is my old fucking boxing trainer's, nephew or something. They're related. So they live right next door to each other. That's how I met him, actually. Good kid. Travis Demko. Check him out, people. Give him your support. Because I support that kid fucking 120%, no doubt about it. Like, I got that kid. I got to make it to this fight for him. All right. Idaho, book him, Dano, Murder One. One thing about Idaho, it's probably all spread out there. It's a beautiful fucking beautiful state over there. You know, I'm looking at somewhere Idaho, Utah, fucking North Carolina, South Carolina. I got cousins in both of those fucking places. I got a lot of friends in Florida, like a lot of friends from around here. I kind of like up north, but my wife wants to go somewhere warm, so happy wife, happy life. 31 years. I'm loyal to my wife, so I guess I will always stay loyal to her. As long as she stays loyal to me, it's all good. And I'm pretty sure she will. I would never hurt her. I would definitely hurt the motherfucker that tries to fucking break up this family. You better have more than guns. You better have more than fucking guns. You better have more than anything. Someone tries to break up my son just turned 18 today. My daughter turns 29 in fucking October. I'm only 52 years old. I got two of the best kids on the fucking planet. I'm very, very, very blessed. Oh, there he is. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, my man. What's happening, dude?
What's happening, man?
Why didn't you say something? You should have said.
I'm at the oil change place, so I'll be home.
Oh, that's all right. That's
in
all
like
right.
15 minutes, and I was like, go do the boxing card, break it down real quick, and then we can break down the UFC.
Okay. Well, I'm only doing the main card on the UFC and just
Okay.
the three fights on the box card. Then I'll do the prelims tomorrow or something.
Okay.
Or the next day. You know what I mean? But let me see here. Let me see. Tell me who you like on these two fights here, because Pulse got a call in to go in. Yeah, I like the card. It was indeed a little bit sad to see.
I caught the beginning of the show.
Oh, you did? Oh, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it, bro. So let me see. What the fuck happened? Oh, there we go. So who do you like in this one right here, brother? Because I already did this one. This is my pick right there. But this could change for Friday, you know?
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Clay's a grinder.
Most
he's
definitely.
still killing it. Really late in his career, and he's got all the skills to beat Hoffa, who's kind of an inconsistent fighter, hit or miss. It's going to be a good fight. I see it going to a decision, and I think Clay's going to get it done, either split or like unanimous. He'll grind him out. 29-28, Clay Guida.
Yeah, I think it'll be a close fight too. Either way, I don't think you can make a big bad pick here. You know what I mean? I think either or. You know what I mean? It's a 50-50, one of those 50-50 fights. You know?
Definitely seen some better.
You just don't know who's going to show up. You know what I mean? So you like a decision too? Yeah, I like the decision too, bro. What happened? What did he say? Oh, I didn't hear you, bro. I'm sorry. All right, go
Oh
ahead.
no, you're good. I'm at the oil change place, so I'm like not.
Okay. All right,
Not
it's all
present.
good. If you gotta go, just let me know, bro. It's not a big deal.
No. I wanna break the card down, but I just need
Okay.
like 10,
All right,
15 minutes.
Yeah, we'll do it quick. Who do you like on this right here? We already went over these two.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah,
go to the next one after this.
I don't think it's gonna be. I mean, Chris Gutierrez, he's definitely on his way up. He's a talent to watch.
Definitely.
But I think that the Frankie Edgar fight is not a good gauge of where he's at.
No, not this part of Frankie Edgar's career anyway.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And bantamweight is a murderer's row, man.
Stacked. It is.
You can't have an easy fight at bantamweight unless it's Frankie Edgar, right?
Yeah. No, I agree.
So I don't know, man. It's gonna be competitive, man, and I think Chris could surprise us all, and he could make Pedro look easy. But I honestly got to go with the true tested guy in Pedro Munoz. I think he's got this one because the only thing that's giving me hesitation on picking Pedro is the kicks of Gutierrez. Because Pedro does better in the inside, and I think Chris could do really well taking his legs out. I think I just talked myself into Chris, man. I think Chris...
Well, you know what? I understand about Munoz too, because I love Pedro Munoz. You know what I mean? I don't know, like
he's got a crowd the kicker.
O'Malley. You know, O'Malley has the luck of fucking like a leprechaun or something, like with Vera and then him.
For sure, and I just think, man, I talked myself into it. I think the kicks of Gutierrez are going to be too much for Pedro to clear that distance to crowd the kicker. He could do it, but I think Chris is the good pick here, and I like your pick. I don't know if that's official. Round 2 TKO.
No, it'll be Friday Savage Inc. picks. Like this could change. You know what I mean by Friday at the weigh-ins and all that shit. So
I'm gonna go safe and just pick Gutierrez decision.
Yeah. I like that. I think either way here, like it's one of those 50-50 fights too, because you don't know what Munoz is going to show up because he's, a little bit older in his career. We don't know. You know what I mean? Like I wish I had the inside track. I don't.
Right.
But this whole year coming up and this whole summer, I'm going to have a lot of surprises for people. A lot of surprises.
Yeah, that works. Sorry.
Don't worry about it, dude. Yeah, you could do your thing at the same time. Multitask, bro. Jay Stees. I like that.
Sorry.
No, sorry, bro. You don't gotta be sorry.
I think you said it right. It's a 50-50 fight. I think that's something we should highlight. That's because bantamweight, they all are. It's a killer's row, man. It is. You can't have an easy fight at bantamweight.
Nope. There ain't no easy fights in those top 15 or top 25. You can even look up past 15 to 25. They're fucking savages.
One of the deepest divisions in the sport, man.
It might be the deepest. I think you're right. It might be the deepest.
It's either 35 or 55, man.
Yeah. Yep. And 45 is pretty fucking stacked too.
Yes, sir.
It's like, not as stacked as like you said, 35 and 55. Not as stacked, but pretty fucking close.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's always those lighter weight fighters, you know what I mean?
Savages.
They are. They really are. They really are. It's the truth. It really is. This one, I'm going with the Russian. I like Dustin Jacoby, and you guys can go watch Dustin Jacoby and Glory Kickboxing get knocked out by Pereira.
Minor shit.
Okay,
batteries
yeah, perfect.
Right there, everything else.
But Justin Jacoby can fight. He can definitely fight. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going to happen there. Let me see. Okay.
Sorry, I had to cut out again.
It's all right, bro. I may be biased, but I really hope he's gonna have some Hall of Fame fights.
Yeah, Mirzakhanov, he's come on the scene and he's he's just dynamic. He's dynamic. This is the best way to describe his striking. Jacoby's a little more conventional. He's got good technique. He's a glory kickboxer.
Yeah, he got knocked out by Pereira in glory.
Slept. Yeah, vicious knockout.
Vicious knockout.
But Mirzakhanov, man, he looks good. Jacoby, I think the size of Jacoby is going to give him some problems. But I think Mirzakhanov's used to that. He's outsized in all of his fights. So he's used to that.
He's lower to the center of gravity too.
I have a hard time picking against Dustin Jacoby.
No, I understand. I get that. I understand that.
And what was his last loss? You got it right there. What was his last? I can't remember. Khalil, right?
I think it was
Khalil Roundtree.
I can tell you right now. Hold on one second. Yeah, that's good to know. Actually, I forget because I keep there's so many fights in my head. Like I gotta look it up because I don't want to give people the wrong fucking.
We watched thousands of fights, bro. It's all good.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. You hit it right on the money, bro. Okay, let me see. Who Jacoby lost to last?
Roundtree.
Let me see. Come on, ESPN. What the fuck's going on, ESPN Plus? There we go. Roundtree, October 29, 2022.
Knocked him out, right?
No, split decision.
Splitty.
Yep.
Yeah, I got to ride with Jacoby, man. He's gonna get it done, and I think he's gonna show this new guy. There's levels to it. I think he's gonna knock him out second round. Knockout.
I agree. You know what? Like I said earlier, this could be totally different fucking Friday. You know what I mean? For me, you know what I mean? This is just what I picked today. You know what I mean? I like Jacoby too a lot.
Well, if you're picking Mirzakhanov, I mean, it's justified. He's dynamic, man. He'll knock you out from across the cage.
Yeah, and he can drag you to deep waters on the ground and fucking ground and pound you.
Got a chin. He's got a chin. All that, man.
Yep.
I think Jacoby's the more experienced guy, and he's got the killer.
Yeah, he's a good fighter, Jacoby, man. I'd like to see him go on a run. I really would like to see him go on a run. Jacoby.
Me too. I thought he was going to go on a run. Khalil stopped his hype, but Khalil, he's the glory kickboxer kryptonite,
Yeah. Well, what Izzy did the other night was that was fucking pretty fucking impressive. You know what I mean? It was pretty fucking impressive.
Dude, I'm still shocked by that.
I'm not shocked at all because I'm not shocked because I've seen Izzy so many times. Listen, we might not all agree with fucking,
the fruitiness.
We don't give a fuck what people think. And that's what I like about it. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks either. You know what I mean? If someone's fucking incompetent, and their fucking opinion don't mean shit to me. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that in a rude way. You know what I mean? I mean it like if someone's fucking incompetent and I know what the fuck I'm talking about because I live life fucking more than 10 fucking men, average men. You know what I mean? If I know I'm right and I know, and he believed in himself, you know what I mean? And he kind of baited that. He made that happen. He baited that in, man. And his leg was compromised and he was keeping his eyes open and he didn't go down like this and move his head like this. Pereira just missed that knee. Like he didn't connect with that knee really good because he was getting hurt. But I could see him out of the corner of his eye. He was like playing possum. And he had that right hand and then that right hand again to the ear in the fucking temple. And next thing you know, hammer fist. And hey, Izzy's elite.
Granted, what do you think about people comparing that fight to Foreman Ali?
I don't. Well, I heard Teddy Atlas and those guys compared to Ali and Foreman. Well, the only reason they're trying to compare it is because Foreman is still one of the biggest punchers in boxing still to this day. Like everyone thought George Foreman was going to kill Ali. Everyone thought Ali was going to get killed by Sonny Liston, but that didn't happen. It's all mental. The fight game is mental. It's all a mental thing. If you believe in yourself, you'll never lose a fight. If you believe in yourself, you put in the work, obviously, but it's mostly mental.
I like the Foreman Ali comparisons. I think it's fitting, but it's just like I don't know. Comparing anything to Foreman Ali is pretty out there.
Well, that's what I don't know how anyone could compare themselves to Muhammad Ali. It's like even Muhammad in the freaking Quran, right?
Yeah.
That Muhammad and Muhammad Ali are the only Muhammads I will ever remember, right? Because one's a god, one's a friggin' was a god when he was on this planet. One against a grain all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Never gave a fuck what anyone thought. You know what I mean? And I just love that attitude. I'm a fucking follower. I can't stand followers. I like leaders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking lead. And
be a leader, guys, not a follower.
Yeah. But like Muhammad, it's like Bilal Muhammad. Him and Burns should fight for that fucking #1 spot. You know what I mean? But you got Shavkat there too. You know, it's like that's hard. It's hard to say.
Bilal and Muhammad should fight each other. I think Muhammad has a case for a title shot right now.
Oh, he does. He does. But so does Burns, and so does Shavkat.
Yeah, I think they have a better case than Colby, but I do understand the UFC, putting the popular guy in. It's a business. They got to sell pay-per-views and shit.
It is a business. Yep.
But I think Bilal Muhammad's the guy. And did you hear Gilbert say after the fight in the press conference, he was like, give me the title shot or release me? That was crazy. I was like, what?
Yeah, but he also said he'd fight Usman if he gets a guaranteed shot at the title, if he beats Usman, or he said he would fight, or he even said he'd fight. He understands where Bilal's coming from. So he said, I'll even fight Bilal. As long as he's not going down, as long as he's fighting someone in the top 3 and then get a championship shot if he wins.
What would you like to see Usman
He said either or. You know what I mean?
What do you want to see Usman do next?
I would like to see Usman invest his fucking money in real estate and fucking he did what he had to do. He locked that division twice. What the fuck else is he gonna do?
Yeah, I think you have a good point, man. And he's
his knees are all fucked up. He's a great guy, a good guy. Fucking takes care of his daughter. He's a man. You know what I mean? I like Usman. I think he brought his father back. You know what I mean? He got his family together. He's a good guy, and he can't. There's no one that anyone can ever talk shit about that guy. It's same thing with fucking Pereira, Izzy. Even Izzy lost. You're still a fucking champ that lapped the division twice. Went up the light heavyweight because there was no one else to fight. Like, you have nothing to be ashamed of, man. Nothing. Nothing at all.
I'm excited for this fight in particular, Justin Jacoby versus Mirzakhanov. I think it's gonna be a fucking banger.
I think so too. I think you're right about this one, bro. I really do.
Straight up fucking banger,
this
dude.
one here, this one right here, I don't know, bro. Well, Tanner Boser going down to 205. Kudalaba, if he was more consistent, talk about consistency, right?
Yeah, I've lost a lot of picks riding with Kudalaba. I feel like Kudalaba, you look at that guy, you're standing across the cage from that guy. That is a motherfucker you do not want to run into on the street.
Yeah.
Ion Kudalaba is a fucking savage. He's kill or be killed. But that kind of fucks him up in a lot of fights. He's got a good ground game. He never uses it.
He lost to Ryan Spann, Walker, and Kennedy Nescawu.
And there ain't no shame in losing to those guys.
No. Fuck no. They're long. They got power. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a tough fight to pick. I mean, Tanner Boser looks better than he's ever looked physically.
Now he's down to 205 too.
He looks amazing, phenomenal. So he's in shape for this shit. Sorry, I'm just walking.
Don't worry about it.
Door right now.
It's all good, bro.
He's in shape, and I don't know if Tanner Boser's got the ground game to stand up to Eon. But I don't know if So I think Tanner Boser picks him apart.
That seems to be the thing, and with a lot of these guys that have so much talent, they don't use their IQ. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you would think being in the UFC, you don't stay there long unless you use that shit. But
Exactly.
I don't know, man. It's a tough fight to pick. I think it's it depends on which guy shows up. They're both inconsistent. I think Tanner Boser could piece him up on the feet, but if Ion decides he's gonna fight smart, which never does, he actually has a real good chance of winning, taking him down, fucking drowning him. He's not that guy though. I think he's gonna want to have a standing fight with him, and he could knock either guy out. There's a lot of unanswered questions about Tanner at 205, so I think they'll get answered. My gut feeling.
Ryan Spann submitted fucking Kudala,
yeah,
right?
Quick.
Ryan Spann and Johnny Walker. Those guys are on the feet fucking fighters, and they're on the ground submitting them.
Right. Like I said, I lose a lot of picks riding with Ion, so I'm gonna go with Tanner Boser.
I got him in the third round knockout. That could change by Friday. You know what I mean?
Well,
that's what I'm thinking now.
That's a good pick because Ion quits, and that's no disrespect to him, but
no,
he quits in fights. So
a lot of fighters quit.
Yep.
It's like Izzy didn't quit the other night. He was getting pieced up. He didn't quit.
Hell no. No, dude, and there's so much to talk about that fight because I was down Izzy. I was down Izzy hard. And he's that.
No, not just you. A lot of people. So don't
Yeah.
Hey, I had Pereira. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we did the picks together.
Yep.
And we were just like, man, he's got his number. He's that guy.
That goes to show the mental on Izzy. It really does. That proves how his mental is so good.
I can't believe because it was a perfect game plan, and I guess this is the hardest thing I had with the fight is Izzy's like, I'm a dog. I need to be unleashed, and it's like, bro, you say that shit every fight, and then you have a boring ass decision win.
Yeah.
So
you know what it is? He uses his IQ. It's like, you know what? If you got to beat the champ, you got to go beat him. So for people not to chase him around and go get their hands on him, bring him to the ground, pound the shit out of him, until you could do that, he could do that. He could fight smart.
Yeah. You know? Yeah, and wow. I mean, he had the perfect game plan. Get right in his face, knock him the fuck out.
I went right into the storm. Went right into the storm. And you know what? It's a smart game plan because Pereira does not keep his hands up. He does not cover himself.
Yeah.
That's the first time he's ever been knocked out.
Ever.
First time.
Ever in any combat sport.
Ever. He's a double champion glory. Light heavyweight and fucking middleweight.
Oh yeah. Hey, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna hop in on my computer. I'm gonna hop in on my computer, bro. Okay.
All right, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Yep. I'm rolling a couple fatties, so it's a perfect timing, bro. Let me see. I don't want to. People. Aaron's. I like Aaron's a lot, Palman. I like Aaron's a lot, bro. That's good, bro. That's a good name. A lot of people really don't know. I know who he is. I know exactly who that kid is. He's really good, dude. Yeah, I'll talk about him, Palman. Are you in there? You in there, brother? Oh, I got you, bro. You're in, bro. Glad to hear that. No problem, Palman. No, dude, I know fighting really well, bro. I know boxing. I know it makes all of it, bro. I know exactly who you're talking about, bro. We'll bring him up, bro. Yeah, I know your audio is perfect, bro. It was perfect.
All right, good.
Yeah, you did good, dude. You did really good.
That's what's up, man. Hey, shout out to Paulman, the homie. He's slowly become, one of our fucking.
He's a good man.
One of our good homies, man, and
yeah,
he's there every card.
Very nice guy, very passionate. You know what I mean? Never talk shit. You know what I mean?
He's ride or die. I'm talking mad shit up in the chat.
but
but he's not like I told him, don't take it personal, dude. He thinks I'm like trying to give him shit. I go, dude, I'm not giving you shit. You have your beliefs. You have your beliefs. I have my beliefs. Everyone has their own beliefs. You agree to disagree. That's it. Yeah, he's a nice guy. I like him. Good dude.
All right, man. Let's do the next fight.
Okay, next one. Here it comes. Okay, but co-main events. This is just the main event, man. People. The main card. I'm sorry. Edson Barboza versus Billy Q.
Man,
this is going to be a hard fight to pick for a lot of people.
Yeah. Wow.
Right now, I got Barboza, but this could change. Really, look at Tapology. By Friday, that would be like 5,000 picks or 6,000 picks.
Now, Billy Q has impressed me. He's done nothing but impress me.
He's a tough
since I've been watching him. I think he came on the scene in 2020.
Really
he was
tough.
He was part of that like pandemic. They were just signing fucking everybody and their mom. And he was part of that. And he went on a good streak. He got stopped. He's got some wins and losses in his last few fights. But his last fight, he looked like he aged like 5 years, man. He looked bad physically. And he got the win. And it was a tough fight, competitive fight.
What do you think? Do you think that is the weight cut?
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Well, he lost. Check this out.
I don't know.
Kyle Nelson. He beat in his last 5. He beat Kyle Nelson. Lost to Gavin Tucker. Beat Benitez. Lost to Burgos. Shane Burgos. Then beat Alexander Hernandez. December 10th of 2022. So 3 months ago.
Look.
No, 4 months.
Hey, man. If you lose to Shane Burgos, big fucking whoop, man. I mean, that guy is no shame in the game.
He's a savage.
And Shane Burgos is a huge. That's been a big thing of his career. He's a huge 145er. But Billy Q should win this. He should win. He has a clear path to victory. But you got to get through that first 2 minutes with Edson Barboza. That is the scariest 2 minutes of your fucking life.
Barboza
in there with man, either Edson knocks him out first round. I could see that happening. Or
I can see what you're saying. Billy Q weathers that storm for the first round and gets Barboza a little bit tired for the second round.
And he's a savage. He's got that.
You're absolutely correct on that, bro.
He's got that Elkins like fucking grind you into dust and make you quit style. Exactly. I think he'll do that to Edson. I really do. And I think Edson's gonna quit as you know, I don't want to talk shit about Edson Barboza.
No.
I just feel like he's gonna quit third round and he's gonna get ground and pounded out. TKO, Billy Q.
I don't hate that pick at all because I was saying earlier to someone I was talking on the phone earlier. It's a 50-50 fight. Look at 52%, 48%. And that's just fucking today.
Yeah, that's
Friday and Saturday. It might even stay the same, like just with 5,000 people. You know what I mean? It could.
Yeah, this is a good card. This is a good card, man.
Oh, it is a good card. Mm-hmm. And it's in St. Louis. I'm pretty sure, right? St. Louis. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Kansas City or St. Louis. I can't remember which one.
Yeah, it's Kansas City, Missouri, which is St. Louis actually. So it's the twin. Isn't that the Twin Cities? Right, the Twin Cities. Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I can tell you right now.
I ain't a Midwest guy.
No, you're a West. You're a West, East-West guy. Like out west, but a little bit east.
The Northwest, brother. The Northwest.
Northwest. Oh, I thought Idaho was like in the middle.
Nah. It's right there by Oregon and Washington, man.
It's right beside it.
We're right by all the hippies.
I know where Idaho is. I always thought it was like on top of Nevada or
yeah,
Arizona.
Yeah, it is. We're all getting a contact high from all the legal states around us.
Listen, if you got weed, no cop's gonna put you in jail for weed. I don't give a fuck unless you got fucking 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Dude, a friend of mine got caught with 100 pounds. He was coming back from Kansas City, of all places.
Right.
No, he's coming back from California. He fell asleep in Kansas City, with 100 pounds in his fucking trunk, and he's getting woken up to a fucking state trooper knocking on his window, and then they open up the trunk, 100 pounds of weed, and that's how good the fucking the lawyer was. Went over there to the city and got him out.
You don't mind if I hit this on your?
Fuck no, I'm rolling 4 joints right now. That's what I was doing. I said, perfect time. I tell you to smoke weed on this fucking podcast. Yeah,
you're not smoking weed on this podcast. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, I said no. Just smoke or drink. Oh,
that got me. Oh,
hey,
dude.
If you're not choking, you're not smoking good weed.
Let's do the next one, Granted. Let's do the next one.
Yep. I got Barboza on this round 3 KO, but I'm not sure yet. That's not my oh shit. This is the fight. Holloway versus Allen. I love Holloway. I love Allen. I think he's a fucking really good talent, Allen, but Holloway, I think he's been through too many fucking wars, man. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna prove me wrong.
Well, I mean, we all believed Max was a better fighter than Alex. Up until the last, I mean, let me rephrase that. We thought that Max Holloway was the second, at worst, the second best featherweight in the world.
Elite. He's elite.
We thought that until that last Volk fight. Max couldn't do a damn thing to Volkanovski, bro. Like, and it was shocking. And I thought Max looked really, really, really bad. And is that a consequence of Volk? Yeah, like is that a consequence of Volk? Dude, I honestly, bro, like, I don't even want to see Max Holloway fight again. Like, I really don't. He's given us so many good fights. I mean, he's a legend. He's gonna go down in history. He's gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely,
100%. But dude, it's Arnold Allen's time. I'm with you. It's Arnold Allen's time.
I hate to go against Holloway. I hate to go against
I'm with you, bro.
I love Holloway.
Yeah.
I feel the same way you do about Max Holloway.
My heart says Holloway. My head says Allen.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, AJ? What's happening, brother? It's Idaho.
New Jersey in the house. AJ, what's up, brother?
AJ's the homie too. He's another one that has popped in recently. He's the fucking
really good kid.
He never talks shit. Nice guy. Fucking
Northeast Beast too.
And he loves fights. He loves fights. He loves boxing. Fucking shout out to you, AJ. Thanks for hopping on.
North Jersey. I wouldn't expect anything less from a North Jersey guy to love fucking fighting.
Mm-hmm. You guys are all savvy. You guys, I mean, that's what you do, right? You guys just go out every day, look for a fight, right?
No, I don't look for a fight.
I'm saying in Jersey, that's what you do.
I used to. Yeah, I don't know what they do in Jersey. I know that. I know the fucking. It's a tough city though. Shit, it's the same thing, kind of the same thing as Boston, like fucking Italian, Irish, and every culture. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Melting pot. But yeah, look, man. It's Arnold Allen's time, bro.
I agree.
It's not gonna.
And he's an underdog too,
dude. Do you really think Arnold Allen can finish Max? I think
Arnold Allen can finish anybody.
Okay. Yeah. No, man. I mean,
I'm looking at his last 5 fights. I don't. I just want to see if he. I forget. I didn't look at his fights yet because that's why my picks ain't final till Fridays. Oh yeah. So his last 2 fights, he KO'd Keita. He KO'd.
Well, that was an injury. It was
I know it was. I don't know why they have it as a KO.
Yeah, sorry. I knew you knew. I was just like.
But no, that's true. He didn't KO him. It was an injury.
Yeah.
And Dan Hooker, Dan Hooker will fight anybody. We all know that. He had a unanimous decision versus Yusuf. He had a unanimous decision versus Lentz. He had a unanimous decision versus Gilbert Melendez. I mean, this guy does nothing but win. Last time he lost was in Cage Warriors, a unanimous decision.
Yeah, and I think he could stop him. I don't want to believe it. I guess I'm drinking the Max Holloway Kool-Aid, and I don't want to believe that Arnold Allen's gonna beat Max Holloway like at all, but to stop him, man, and I think it's possible. I just can't. I got to go with Allen by decision.
Yeah, I just think Holloway's been in too many wars. You do leave.
Yes. I mean, there's
leave a part of your soul in that fucking.
You watch.
Ring.
Do you watch MMA on Point ever?
MMA on Point. Oh yeah. The little cartoon guy with the muscles and the fucking
Tommy Toehold.
Yeah, I love MMA on Point. Yeah, MMA on Point's good. I like.
They did a fantastic video about like who has the best chin, and what they found out. I mean, it's like you can be biased and say a heavyweight is the guy who's going to have the best chin because he's a heavyweight.
That's not always true.
There was a stat. There was a stat that they brought up and is on Max Holloway, and it said that like out of every fighter in the UFC, he's absorbed the most significant strikes out of anyone in the UFC history of the UFC.
Wow.
And on top of that, he's never been
than anyone too.
He's never been dropped.
Nope.
And I think that could be a lie because I feel like I watched him get dropped against Dustin. I just don't think it counted on the official stat.
Yeah, it just might have been off balance, and a jab will fucking knock you
right.
Out,
So if anyone did hurt him really bad, it's Poirier. But he's never been dropped, never been knocked out. But dude, and I watch this guy Luke Thomas a lot. He has a good analogy.
I listen to Luke Thomas and what's it called? Morning Combat.
Yes, yeah. Love those guys. He has a really good saying that he says like, all this damage you take throughout your career is like a bill. It's a bill, and it just keeps adding up. The bill keeps getting bigger, and one day they come to collect on that bill. Your chin.
That chin has an expiration date.
Has an expiration date, bro. And I think Holloway's is his bill is definitely coming up due, and it sucks, bro.
It does suck because all the shit that guy's done for the UFC, consummate professional. You know what I mean?
And it's like we're two grown men, but if Max Holloway gets KO'd, bro, I might shed a tear. Like I might shed a fucking tear.
I would too. There's nothing wrong crying as a man. Don't listen to anybody that says. Let me tell you something. You're less of a man if you don't cry.
I fucking love Granite, dude.
I'm just being honest. I've cried tears of joy. I've cried fucking.
Yeah, dude. That's a real man shit.
I never felt sorry for myself. Cried for myself. Fuck that, man. I don't play that victim mentality shit. Poor me shit. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
But there are, certain movies, I've cried at the end. You know why? You know what that means? That means you got a fucking soul.
Marky Rizzo just hopped in the chat. He says, "Watch Max whoop him like Cater, dude." Can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine?
Cater didn't get knocked out though. He didn't get knocked out.
But I mean,
Who do you think Font was sparring with before Font's fight this past weekend?
Good point, man.
Thank you.
And he whooped up. He whooped up on
away here, bro.
Quick too. And dude, that's a good point. I like that you said that because the longer Allen gives Max the time to get his mojo going and fucking get started, I think the more dangerous he'll be. So you know what? Granted, I think that's an amazing point that you made because, I mean, I'm not going to compare Adrian Yanez to Max Holloway, but dangerous guy on the feet. And, when you pressure a guy, it makes him or it breaks him. I mean, that's why most street fights only last 30 seconds, right? It's because somebody's taking it right to the other guy. So
I've seen a few go 3 hours, no bullshit. I swear to Christ.
Yeah, that sounds grueling.
But no, you're right. About 98% go 3 minutes tops, a minute tops, 30 seconds tops.
Yeah, so
really quick.
So if Allen's gonna win this fight, he's got to get in his face, and yeah, I think that Granite makes a great point. It's gonna be
you got an inch reach advantage too, Allen.
Man, dude, I can't fucking. I'm like depressed now thinking about Max Holloway fighting. It sounds stupid because he's one of the best fighters of all time.
He is,
especially at featherweight. I mean, you got to put him up there top 5.
He definitely is. Oh, he's definitely up there with the pound for pound featherweight. No doubt about it. In the top 3.
I mean, it's top 3. Volk, Aldo and Holloway for sure, bro. But I don't know, man. And
look at
even
that kid
the
Allen, though. Look at
even
that kid Allen. Look at his fucking traps. Look
Yeah,
at,
for
look at,
sure.
You know what I mean?
And even the Yair fight was really tough for Max. I think he won. I think he lost.
Yair is tough for anybody.
Yeah, man. Dude, it's. I would like to see Allen versus Yair. That I think is the fight.
Well, Yair's fighting fucking Volkanovski, bro.
Fuck. Poor guy.
Yeah, Max beat Yair November 13, 2021. I can't believe it was 2 years ago. Well, a little less than 2 years ago, but.
And that fight took a lot out of him, and it was a really tough fight. I think Max Holloway, just like last week when I was picking the Gilbert Burns and Masvidal fight.
I know I should have picked Burns, but I was going with my heart, not my fucking spots.
Hey, I thought he won the first round.
Yeah.
But he just didn't have the cardio to keep up.
Yeah, and he said he was trained for the last 6 months, 8 months straight. I'm like, how don't you got cardio? What the fuck? I'm 52 years old, and I ran twice today.
I think Max Holloway, even the Max Holloway that fought Yair Rodriguez beats Arnold Allen. I don't know, man. I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. If it does, I'll be shocked, and that's another notch in Max Holloway's legend belt. But
definitely a legend.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it either. I don't either, but I hate to go against fucking Holloway.
It's like cheating on your fucking girlfriend or something.
my 31 years with my wife. Yeah.
What are you doing?
That would be a big mistake.
Big Arnold Allen? Yeah. No, you got to do it though if you're smart, man. What are the odds?
It's minus 170 for Max and plus 145. You know this is gonna change by fucking Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, dude. Put some money on Arnold Allen right now. If you're
he's a live dog. I think he's a live dog.
Put some money on Arnold Allen and I think stoppage is a good bet. Inside the distance. Man, it's so hard to even think about Max Holloway getting stopped, bro.
It is.
I could see it happening. Now, and I hate to be this guy, but featherweight fights have bad luck, bro.
Featherweight, they do.
They're cursed. Okay.
I was gonna say.
So I'm gonna just throw this terrible thing out there, but I want to see something weird happen, and Max Holloway doesn't end up actually fighting him. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I mean,
like during the fight.
Fight nights. I mean, that happens every fucking week. It seems like every time there's a fight night, there's a fucking.
I shouldn't have put that out there. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
No, not the main events. It's always someone on the undercard or whatever the fuck, you know. And then they move someone up on the undercard if it's someone on the main card. You know what I mean? Let me see.
What's next?
See this fight here. This card. Yeah, go ahead. Don't worry about it.
That. Bro, that's a good fight.
Queensberry Promotions in England. Hackney Wick, London. Joyce versus hey, this guy Zhang's tough right here.
Now Zhang has one fight. Don't know where it was. It's so suspect though. It's like he misses a punch, the guy goes out.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Really suspect, but regardless of that, I've seen Zhang in about 2 main events over the past, I don't know, year. I've seen him, and the guy's good, man. He's good. Big. I mean, it's like Yao Ming was put in a boxing ring, you know?
Yeah.
This massive fucking Chinese guy just. And he's no, I mean, and this is gonna be an amazing fight, dude. Because
I wonder if that's Wei Li Zhang's uncle or something. That's how Wei Li Zhang
gotta be.
She'll go with her hands.
Gotta be Wei Li Zhang's uncle.
Because
if not cousin, or you know.
Yeah, you know what? It wouldn't shock me, is what I'm saying. It would
that's funny as fuck. Well, they're all cousins over there. Anyway, now. what's going to be really awesome about this fight? Both these guys are slow. They're slow heavyweights. I mean, that sounds stupid because a lot of heavyweights are slow, but these guys particularly slow. So it's going to be a sloppy brawl.
Yeah.
I think.
This ain't technique personified.
How long have you been watching Joe Joyce?
Almost his whole career.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow, that's really awesome, man.
Almost his whole career.
I just found out about Joe Joyce. I've heard him being talked about amongst boxing hardcores.
Dude, I've been watching boxing since 9 years old in 1980, dude. So
That's awesome.
imagine the fights I've seen.
Yeah, lucky bastard.
And all the UFC since 93 and Glory and Pride. You know what I mean? All of it.
That's sick, man. So I don't know much about either guy. I just saw Joyce fight for the first time when he knocked out Zach Parker is his name. Right.
I think it was Parker. I think you're right.
I don't know if it was Zach Parker, but yeah, Parker. I watched
it. Parker.
And man, everyone was really high on Parker, and I never could understand why. I don't know. I don't know what it is about boxing. Is you can do nothing at all and just be hyped up. It's the weirdest thing in the world.
Yeah. Well, here's the problem. In boxing, the best don't fight the best, and if they do, it's way past their primes, or it's a year past their primes. It's just not like the 80s, 90s, and prior. I think the problem started happening in the late 90s into the 2000s. It's like, what the fuck? There's so many great. I'm gonna actually put up fucking stats this week of every division in boxing, and I'm gonna show you about 10 elite boxers in each division that haven't fought each other yet.
I mean, you can make a longer list of fights that you wish you could see in boxing that never happened.
Yeah.
Than the ones
but
that
at least
you
in
saw
the UFC,
that
the best fight the best. Or they'll eventually fight the best, but most of the time, the best fight the best. And that's how boxing used to be. Dana White's a fucking fan of the old boxing, the best fight in the best.
Yeah. Except for when it's Conor McGregor coming back for a title shot.
Yeah.
Or against Cowboy. Anyway.
He's got Dana White privilege.
Tony Ferguson, man.
Well, it's really true though.
So
it's not just Conor either.
So I watched Joyce fucking just maul Parker, man. I thought that Parker shouldn't even have been in the ring with him by like the fourth round when they actually turned it up.
That's how you find out how good these guys really are when they're fighting a highest ranked opponent.
I think you're going to see something similar in this fight. What is Zhang?
Zhang can actually fight though.
Can you pull up Zhang's record? What's
it's 24-1-1. 24-1-1.
Okay, what was his last fight?
Joe Joyce is 15-0, bro.
Okay. What was Zhang's last fight?
I don't even have Zhang's last fight. Hold on, let me see.
I'll check it out.
Let me see if you could see, because I only got the UFC in front of me right now.
I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, please, because I don't have it in front of me.
Because he fought somebody. Oh, you know who it was? A Polish heavyweight. What was his fucking name, dude?
Polish heavyweight?
Kavnatsky?
Oh, okay. Yep.
This
that
guy
was his last fight?
Yeah, he knocked him out.
Wow.
Right, let me pull it up. Sorry.
That's actually a good win for Joyce. That kid can fight. That Polish kid can fight.
No, it was Zhang's last win was Kavnatsky.
Oh, Zhang's last win. I was gonna say I thought he fought someone else. I was
Let
gonna
me
say.
Let me see. Oh, no. Sorry. That's
the guy
that's
Joyce fought could fight, is what I'm saying.
It was Herkovich.
That's right.
Filip Herkovich. That was Zhang's last win, and that guy was hyped up.
He definitely wasn't on Zhang's level.
Right. So, and that's kind of what I saw during the fight. Another hyped up nothing.
Remember last week I was telling you about that Japanese fighter? I'm like, maybe this is the guy that made the Japanese monster. And I go, check this out. He hasn't fought one American boxer yet. And I go, for me to go against Stevens, I go, the guy has fucking half fucking knockouts, probably 70% of his fights are knockouts. So I'm like, but once you go fight the elite guys in America in boxing, a whole different story.
Yeah, if you have all knockouts on your record and you haven't fought in America,
it was kind of suspect. All those promotions, you know what I mean?
All it means is you haven't fought anybody. I'm gonna go off subject, but did you see Tenshin Nasukawa had his boxing debut?
No, I didn't.
Oh my, okay, so perfect. I get to rant.
Go ahead, rant, brother.
He just last weekend. So I didn't watch it, but like
I didn't even know he fought last week.
Yeah, see, you're a kickboxing guy, so what do you think about Tenshin Nasukawa? I mean, talented, obviously, right?
Well, did you check out Ernesto Hoost yet?
No, I didn't.
Oh man, you like these
all right,
guys.
I'm gonna do my homework. I'll do my homework, bro.
Yeah, wait till you go check out the black fucking Bruce Lee
sir.
too.
All right,
go
brother,
check him out.
But what I was gonna say is just from what I've observed is Tenshin is a talented kickboxer.
They're all talented over there in Glory, bro.
And he's really good. But man, this guy Tenshin, like his last couple fights that I watched after he fought fucking Mayweather, all cans, bro. He's fighting the same fucking guys that he's knocked out. Like he's fighting like 3 cans in one night on a Ryzen card.
Mayweather will make anyone look like a can.
Oh no, I'm talking about Tenshin though.
Oh, Tenshin. Oh,
like
Tenshin.
All he's fought is cans. Like, yeah. And I've been really hyped.
They have those tournaments in Glory where you got to fight the same night. It's just like Golden Gloves. You know what I mean? Same thing.
Well, this is in Rise.
Oh, this is Risen. You mean?
No, Rise. Okay, no. So Rise.
Oh, they have Rise. That's right, Rise. Right. I forgot about Rise. Holy shit.
So Tenshin's just. Like I'm like staying up till fucking Paulman knows the feeling. You stay up till 4 a.m. Watch a fight. I'm staying up till like 4 a.m.
Fight fan does.
I'm staying up till 4 a.m. Got the VPN and the fucking I'm on the Japanese TV website waiting to watch Tenshin fight, and I've done it like twice where he just does he fights a can and he doesn't knock him out. Right? It's just a boring kick. Anyway, so he's going over to. So he just had his So this is my rant on Tenshin, right? It's like I'm disappointed because he's good. Shouldn't be fighting cans. Anyway, then he fought Takeru Sagawa.
Yeah, Sagawa. I like Sagawa.
And he fucking whooped his ass, dude.
He let Sagawa up?
Oh my! He whooped his ass. I think he dropped him like 2 or 3 times in the fight.
Shit.
And it went to decision.
Wow, the kid's for real, huh?
And that was last year. It was last year.
I think I watched that fight actually.
And then he did some more fights where he just fought cans. And then he goes over to boxing now. He just had it's been hyped up for a little while, his boxing debut. So he does the same shit, And then I'm just like, cool, another boxer that's just gonna fight a bunch of cans, and then
you know what they're doing. You know what they're doing. They're trying to give him a couple, prize fights that have that haven't won in 10 fights. Because you gotta see where he's at with his hand. Because most kickboxers don't got great boxing hands. They got good hands. It's like Pereira. You see Pereira? Could you see Izzy or Pereira fighting a real boxer with really good technique like this and not moving their hands after when they throw a punch and they come right back like I do, like I was taught from my trainers, always bring your hands back no matter what. If Pereira brought his hands back, he would have got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, he's doing this a lot, right?
He's like this. He brings punches from dude.
He's like, it's weird.
He's never moving his head. None of these guys move their fucking head.
Yeah, I mean,
not none of them.
Well,
it's about
look,
maybe 10% of MMA fighters. I think at the elite levels move their head.
I think that
you should be moving your head with 4-ounce gloves on. You should be moving your fucking head.
I watched a lot of Alex's kickboxing fights. Like, I was watching him in Glory. Before I even knew about Jay's channel and stuff, I was watching Glory.
Yep. Me and Jay used to talk about Pereira. Do you know when Pereira fought Izzy had 80 fights. Fucking Pereira had like 10.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah. But what I was gonna say is I watched him in a title defense for Glory, and then I watched him go up and fight Vahitov.
205. Yeah, for the
205.
Yep.
And
that guy's fucking a savage. That Russian.
But I watched both fights with Vahitov, and I thought they were both very competitive.
Those are two of the best fights in kickbox in Glory fucking history, recent history.
They were really competitive. But I mean, Alex has never been a defensively minded kickboxer.
And that's going to be Yeri's. Me and Jay were talking about Yeri when he's in resident. We knew he was when we knew he was coming here. We said he'd be the next champ.
Right.
That's going to be his problem too. You know what I mean? He's not defensively sound.
But he didn't fight a guy like Israel Adesanya, and then that sounds weird to say because Israel.
I think it should be Izzy versus Chimaev, and the winner of that gets fucking Pereira. I think Pereira deserves a rematch. Pereira is the one that gave Izzy the rematch.
Yeah. I don't know. We could go all day on that.
Izzy went through that division twice. Who the fuck? Like, there's always should be a third fight. If both one, if both of the guys.
There's been so many immediate rematches recently that I'm just like
not immediate. Make it at the end of the year, like December or fucking.
Yeah, see, I'm with that. I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm with it taking time.
Izzy don't want to fight nobody. Like he's already beaten everybody. He's already beaten everybody.
But no, what I was gonna say is I think that Alex has never really been a very defensively sound kickboxer, and just Izzy exposed that with the 4 ounce gloves. He was able to expose that.
You're right. He's not.
When he was kickboxing him, he couldn't expose him like that because the gloves.
Yeah, the big glove. You have the 16-ounce gloves on.
Mm-hmm.
Or the 12.
And Izzy just had the perfect game plan, and he executed it.
He played possum, bro. He legit played possum.
Yeah, and
but his leg was compromised. His leg was compromised. Definitely.
And he finished him, and it was amazing. But yeah, I think that was the biggest key to that.
Well, you know why? Pereira thought he had him really hurt, and then he goes to the body with the left hook, and guess what? Guess where that right hand's going? The face is right in front of that right hand.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is
bang, for sure.
And then another one, bang. And hey, Pereira's hands are down here before those punches are hit.
So I don't know.
He already went. Oh, he already hit with that big looping left hook.
Everything got knocked out.
Everything should be compact with hands coming right back. Boom. And slapping punches away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always moving the head. All you need is a half-inch move. Half inch. That's it. You don't have to go crazy and, you got to be able to dip under this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a little slip, little feints.
I don't know. Alex's defense really went out the window this fight, but he's never really been a defensively.
But here's the problem.
Anyway,
anyone else will. Alex ain't going to have a problem beating too many. I think he needs to go up to 205 and fucking not have to cut so much fucking weight and keep fucking his power.
That's another thing too. Yeah, he looked terrible on the scale.
Hey, imagine Jamal Hill and fucking Yeri Blaska. I mean, with Alex fighting those guys.
Yeah, that'd be good fights, man. But no, so I don't know how we got into this off of.
Well, we got South Africa. We got that guy Duplessis. He's gonna fight like Whitaker, beat a guy like Whitaker before Izzy's gonna fucking go do your fucking work first, dude.
Yeah, for sure. But no, I don't know how we got into this off of Joyce and Zhang. No. But I'm just trying to make my pick for this fight though.
Go ahead, bro.
So
we're only on the first. We got two more after this.
So Joyce and Zhang, it's gonna be a really good fight. What's Joyce's age and Zhang's? So Zhang's almost 40, and Joyce is younger. He's a young guy.
Yeah, Joe Joyce is right. 15-0. I mean, yeah,
I think he's a young guy. Fuck.
He's young.
I think Joe Joyce is gonna stop this guy, and I think
it's be a
knockout.
I think
it'll be within 8 rounds.
I like that.
It'll be after the 6th round, so the over. I'm gonna take.
Yeah, I was gonna say Zhang will hang in there for a bit. If he, I think you're right.
I think Joyce is going to stop him though. But I could see this getting real sloppy. Like, and probably I don't know. I mean, Joyce he's a killer, but
they have a heavyweight. Everyone has that. If you're a heavyweight, anyone heavyweight understands this. You always have a puncher's chance in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like Izzy, everyone thought he was almost done there, right? It was the same scenario as last fight.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. No,
if that knee landed flush, he might not have had the the fucking mental capacity to fucking play possum and fucking wait from the throw that left hook and then.
Dude, I gotta watch that fight again because it was. You know what's crazy about that fight is
I would highly recommend you watch it again. Bro.
The first round, I was like, I was like, all right, whatever, It
was about, I think Izzy had it a little by just a margin. It was like like a 40-39.
Yeah, but it was like, dude, in that second round, they started turning it up, dude. They started going for each other. That was good shit.
Alex Pereira had 45 leg attempts, right? Landed 36 of them.
Wow.
Izzy had like 20, landed 10 or something like that, 15 or something. I forget. But hey, it was good to see the honor amongst them too, behind at the backstage.
That was really cool.
Yeah, I see. That's what I love to see, the honor, the respect after. And that's what they're taught in kickboxing because let's face it, they're in Denmark, China. Izzy was always in China fucking fighting everybody. So, and Pereira too. So they learn that fucking discipline. You learn to be humble. You know what I mean? It's like training. I don't stop training until I'm humbled. Every day I train. I train to fight.
That's a good mentality.
Bodybuilders. Yeah, I train when all my demons and fucking anger is out of my fucking system until I can't fucking hardly move. But
there you go.
That's why I train. That's why I train for my mental. That's why I always train. But when I was younger, I trained to get bigger and stronger, and because I grew up with a bunch of savages, you know what I mean? I was always the youngest, you know what I mean? So, but I always knew when I was a young kid, I always knew. I know I'm gonna be able to beat because I was better than all of them at every sport. I was faster, everything. So I always knew in my mind, you know what I mean? But here's the funny thing: when I became 17 or whatever, when I knew I was unstoppable, I knew my mindset was like, I'm not losing to nobody. There's no way. And I never even had to beat up my friends because they always had my back. So, and I had older guys that I was working for when I was, when I hang on all my older friends. Actually, one of the guys was the first one to teach me how to box.
Yep, and those dudes will fucking put you in check if you get out of line, man, for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. When I was a teenager, absolutely.
Kids are missing that kind of shit these days, man.
Dude, my son turned 18 today. My daughter turns 29. My daughter turns 29 in fucking October.
Well, I'm glad to hear that your son made it to 18, man. That's an achievement, and he should be proud, man. I'm sure you're very proud of your son, man.
No, awesome. Thank you, bro. My daughter, UMass Dean's List, JFK, UMass JFK Dean's List.
Wow.
She does great, her and her fiance. My son, he was 71st player in the state in basketball this year, the senior captain on his the high school basketball team. He won the Culture Kindness Award in 8th grade. I'm like, they're giving my kids awards. I was kicked out of fucking junior high in 8th grade. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, it's
all my wife, dude. You know what I mean? It's all my wife.
I'm sure you're proud, man. That's awesome. But no, that's good to hear, man. Blessings to you and your family. It sounds like, man.
Yeah, you know what? If I didn't hook up with this good woman, I would add some weirdo fucking psycho that I was always fucked around with back in the days prior. And if it wasn't for her, I don't know if I'd be fucking I don't know, in a thrash band and a rapper. I don't know if I'd be still a fucking shakedown guy or a fucking selling drugs, or if I would have picked up a 25 or a 20 years bid for fucking, because I'm so lucky. All the people that I fought were in the streets, and that's why I went to boxing, to keep me out of trouble from fighting on people on the street, grown men and shit when I was a teenager, and then into my 20s. And so that's who saved my life, was my wife, and having my daughter in 94. It took me a couple years to even stop drinking on weekends and shit, all that shit. But it was a slow process. But that's the reason was my daughter born and my wife. You know what I mean? I listened to her. And I'm just blessed every day. You know what I mean? I really think it behind every good man, there's a good woman. But if there's a man that's a good man, but just is in the wrong, is a product of his environment, whatever the fuck, like I was, right? You know, you probably, if you don't figure it out, you don't learn your lesson, you're going to end up fucking regretting it, man. And prison,
it's all part of growing. It's all part of growing.
Yeah.
It's a choice.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's what life is. It's like making those mistakes and coming out of it a better person without selling your soul, with your chin held up high like a fucking man. You know what I mean? Not like one of these bitches, like that fucking goes and tells on.
So that's what I'm saying, man. Is I run I do construction. I run crews, you know, and
see that tunnel behind us? That's what those are. I built tunnels 500 feet underground like that, bro.
Okay, but these young kids.
I know the construction fucking I know exactly what you're.
But these young kids, man,
they have no clue, huh?
Well, I mean, some of them are cool, but
are they lazy? Are they lazy?
Well, the problem is like when you try to hop on them about
they don't respect it. Yeah, they don't respect the elders.
They go the other way and they tell you you're being mean and you're a fucking piece of shit,
Jesus,
you know. And it's
really?
like, man, I'm trying to help you out, man. I'm trying to
that's what you say. Listen, you know. I'm just trying to help you, man. So someone the next job, a guy like me doesn't come up and say nothing to you like that. Yeah, you are only trying to help. Brother. You are only trying to help, bro. That's being a good dude. You know what I mean?
So yeah, that's the problem with the way shit's going, man.
Dude, you know what? You know what you're gonna say to yourself, brother? That's small shit to a giant. That's what you say to yourself. That's small shit to a giant for me. That's what you should say to yourself.
But yeah, so what you got on Joyce and Zhang, brother?
I don't know about this fight yet. I'm not sure.
Right.
I would say Joyce, but I want to see who Zhang's fought. I know he's a veteran. He's a crafty veteran. I don't know how many Americans he's fought in his long career. 41 years old, whatever the fuck he is. I think. He's
39 and Joyce is 35.
You have, so you have
37. Sorry, he's 37. Joyce 37. Sorry.
I know. I've seen Joyce fight plenty of times. How many Americans has Zhang fought? How many pretty good, better than average fighters as
nobody that I know, bro. I haven't been watching boxing all that long.
How many top rank or British pros has he fought? Like, who's the best record? You see anyone?
So the best guy he's fought is that guy Herkovich, who I think he's. I mean, Herkovich. That sounds like a.
No, I did. I think I know. I think I know who you're talking.
Sounds like
an
Estonian guy or a fucking Polish guy, maybe.
No, I think he's from. I think he's from somewhere in Europe.
And he finished him. So now I don't. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't fought a lot of Americans.
See, that's what happened last week with that kid that fought Shakur.
Yoshino. He got finished. Yeah, that was a savage beating.
Yeah, but he's 135 pounder and he has all those KOs. I'm like, what the fuck? What's this guy got? Nuclear bombs in his hands?
Yeah.
And the first time I go against my boy Stevenson, because I thought underdog was going to upset him, I'm like, this kid must spar with Inoue. Inoue must have fucking schooled him. And I was wrong.
Yeah, he should have.
Remember I said this guy's fought he hasn't fought no.
That should have been the game plan. Go spar with Inoue. So yeah, what's your pick?
I'm going to take Joe Joyce just to be safe for right now, but Friday I'll give my legit picks.
Okay.
Last week I was 10-4. I was 10-4 the UFC and 1-1 in boxing.
Yeah,
if I went with Stevenson like I usually do,
you got robbed. You would have won, but you got robbed in the main event.
I don't care about first place. All I care is about having the most wins at the end of the year. Someone can hit 3 first place things during a whole year and have the most losses on the fucking for the whole year and win it. I can't. I don't care about that. I want to have the most wins.
Yeah. I think I
don't care about fucking the first prize.
I think that's a good way to do it too.
I want my fucking percentage to be better than it is now every week. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. But yeah,
I told you. Hey, I told you too. Remember, I go. It's still early, bro. Everyone has
Yeah.
different fucking main card and co-main events. You're gonna move up if you were right.
It sucks when you get those first 3 fights wrong.
No, you're right.
like,
It's a bad way to
fuck.
It
You're like,
is.
fuck
It
my
is.
life.
You're right.
Fuck this
You're
shit.
right. I know. I'm the same way, but I'm
Fuck this
always
shit.
optimist because I always know, like, you could kind of will things into existence if you think hard enough or whatever. If you stay positive,
Right.
you know, that's
So,
that's
what-
where we all make our mistakes is when we don't think positive. You know what I
What's
mean?
the next fight? What's the next fight, brother?
Yeah, this one, I'm gonna go to the one before the co-main. This is for a title. This is for the British middleweight title. Kieran Smith versus Denzel Bentley.
I don't know either, bro.
Well, one's Scottish, one's English, so it's gonna be a war.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
share
It's
the same
fucking,
country.
what is that? The War of Roses or some shit like that?
I don't.
Paulman, help us out, brother.
Yeah, they called it something, or call it something. This is Queensberry Productions. They're a good productions, in my opinion. Eddie Hearn's, I think Eddie Hearn's written all over, or the other guy. Frank
they
Warren.
got some sort of deal with
Frank Warren and fucking.
Yeah, all those scumbags. Robin.
I agree, bro. I agree.
All that fucking
WBO sucks in my opinion.
corrupt sanctioning.
But I love the British fight fans and the British. I love those people.
They're hardcore.
They're like
hardcore.
us. They're like us.
Oh, yeah.
We're just like them. You know what I mean?
They're savages, animals.
They are like fucking. What's his name? Gary. He's like.
Oh yeah, dude. Gary's the shit.
He'll stay up for 3 days to watch fights.
For 3 days straight, dude. You like a fuck? Oh, that's hilarious.
This fight right here, I 17-2 for Bentley, and for Smith is 18-1. I'm pretty sure.
I got nothing, bro. I got nothing on that.
Well, I just know it's going to be a banger. Do your homework on that fight for Friday, so you give me a savaging picks, all right, bro?
All right, bro.
This fight right here, Mikanita Maya versus from America, 17-1-0 versus Christina. I don't want to pronounce her last name wrong because it's one of those names with an O and a U at the end.
Yeah.
Was she from the Dominican Republic?
Yo, we
All
got
right,
it.
so I don't know how to pronounce her last name, so I'm gonna give it a try there. Don't take offense to this, ma'am. Lerda Bato. All right, if I got your name wrong, Christina, I'm sorry. Co-main event. I've seen Maya fight before. I would go with the Dominican on this one. Actually, she's really tough. I forget how to pronounce her name. I've seen her fight.
Okay. I got nothing, brother. I got nothing. I want to talk. Did you see Fundora get knocked out?
I seen fucking highlights of it, fucking a million of them. Like I didn't see the whole fight or nothing like that.
He was
the
winning,
PFL one, right?
He was winning the fight.
I don't know.
The tall guy, Fundora, the really tall kid. Well, 154.
I'm trying to think.
It was last weekend. It was a boxing match. I
was watching boxing last week.
The really tall kid, Fundora.
Oh yeah. I do remember it now.
Yeah, Sebastian Fundora got knocked the fuck out.
That wasn't actually a bad fucking. That wasn't a bad card actually.
No doubt.
That was during Game Bread's promotion. They were both going simultaneously.
Right? No. That was during the UFC this week.
Oh, on the UFC
on Saturday.
Well, I'm usually watching fucking 3 screens.
Yeah.
Fucking combat sports, but I'm usually keeping my eye on.
What else is going down? Is that it? Is that all that's going down?
Yeah, that's it for today. Yeah, I mean, I'm not rushing you off or nothing. You don't have to rush, bro.
Oh no, you're good, bro. I got some things to take care of.
I do too, bro.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm just gonna roll.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm pretty good. I just like to save content for the week. You know what I mean? So I have something to fucking talk about. But anytime you want to join it, you can. Post. Jay joins in. I don't want to talk too soon about anything because I don't want to talk about certain things are going down and there's gonna be a lot of good things happen. Like I already got my plans, but I like working with certain people. There's good chemistry and As long as people are passionate about it, I like to bring people in there. I can fit 10 people in there.
Yeah,
so I got a paid version, so I can, I can
that's
manipulate
cool.
it all. Yeah.
Word
So
up.
anytime you want to come on here and talk, fucking come on and talk with me, man.
Cool, bro. Paulman, AJ, you guys have a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to those guys right now. I wasn't looking at the chat at all. I'm sorry, guys. Idaho, brother. I'll talk to you soon, brother.
You take it easy, brother. I'll see you next time.
I'll see you next time, brother. Definitely. Idaho's a good fucking man. AJ, what's happening, bro? Palman, thanks for fucking hanging in there, brother. AJ, look at AJ's a good man. He's a North Jersey man. Palman, where are you from? Dutch. You're I'm pretty sure if I remember, you're in. Hold on, let me think before you say it, brother. You're in one of my favorite countries over there, actually. Denmark or the Netherlands, yeah. Well, they're all kind of the same. The Netherlands, Amsterdam, and Netherlands, right? They're all kind of the same, right? It's the same country, or no? I know Denmark ain't the same yet, but is it like the same type of culture? Netherlands and Denmark, is it the same thing? All I know is you got some savages over there. I know that for a fact. That's where all my favorite fucking kickboxers come from. They're in Brazil and China. You know what I mean? So, or Japan. So, like AJ's from fucking he's from North Jersey. He's literally less than I got a friend of mine that was on my first album that lives right in North Jersey. He lives right near the bridge in the tunnel going into New York City. And I got another dear friend that I grew up with around here that's been living out like right in the middle of Jersey. So what do you call that? A little bit South Jersey, right on the line in the middle. He's been down there for 25 years, 30 years, probably longer than that. But I see him every once in a while. Last time I see him was at his mother's wake last summer or 2 summers ago. But Jersey, I like Jersey. You're right there next to New York, right there. North Jersey is basically, I was telling Idaho that it's kind of like Boston. I go Boston and Quincy, these 2 cities. We have we got 13 boroughs here. I live in Southwest Quincy, South and West Quincy. I lived in both. And Boston's got 12 boroughs. I told them it's like a lot of Irish, a lot of Italian, a lot of Irish. Around this area used to be a lot of Italian people. We used to have an Italian festival. We used to have 3 Italian festivals, but they're right in the north end too, the Italian festivals every summer. So St. Anthony's Feast, all the saints. We have kind of the same thing as Jersey, but a lot more Irish. We got a lot more Irish than you guys have, Boston's like mini New York, like when all our ancestors came from different, Ireland, Italy, Germany, Poland, like all these other countries where all Americans come from. They came through Ellis Island in New York City and Boston, and that's where all the immigrants came to. So when people say immigrants, you're an immigrant. We're all fucking immigrants. Even though I was born in America, my ancestors hail from fucking other sunny peninsulas. Ireland and fucking Sicily and fucking Germany. So, Fort Lee. Yep. Well, we speak different language. Okay, that's what I thought, Palman. I thought but you guys are all kind of all savages from what I know. Fort Lee. I used to live in Boston area for a couple of years when I went to school there. Really, when you go to school, my daughter went to UMass JFK. She was a dean's list there, 3rd month there, 3 months in. My son, he's looking at colleges right now. He's looking at 50 different colleges, one of them. He just turned 18 today. He graduates fucking next month, 2 months from now. My last kid, raised. Alston, okay. On Mass Ave, dude. I used to Mass Ave, yeah. Right where you were, brother AJ, that's like 7.5 miles from where I am right now. So I'm like Quincy and Boston to connect. I'm sure you know that if you lived around here. Limburg, the same part of the Netherlands as General. Oh, errands. Okay. They can't understand us in the rest of the Netherlands. I get it. Yeah. I like the Netherlands, bro. Trust me. I'm all for the Netherlands. And I'm all for fucking North Jersey, too. In Alston or whatever the name. Yeah, that's all. Alston is the name. Yeah, that's like outside of Boston a little bit. You know what I mean? Boston, Quincy is a city that's connected to Boston underneath it. The first city underneath Boston. And then above Boston is like Revere, Saugus, and fucking Lynn and Lowell and all those places where Dickie Eklund and Mickey Ward come from, and those cities there. The North Shore, dude, I love the area. I was right next to the Red Line. Yeah, the Red Line. The Red Line's right. We got four. I got 4 Red Line stops in Quincy. Quincy Adams right here. Quincy Center that way. Wollaston, then North Quincy. Then it goes to JFK after that. Then you go to Park Street, South Shore, South Station, Park Street, and you could change off and get on the Orange Line. This is where the first railroad was in America. We had the Sandhog Union there. I was a part of for a long time, doing these water tunnels right here. A lot of them, 7, 8 of them, I ran shifts on since 1903. So there's always been subway. I know guys that worked on those subway jobs. You know what I mean? Those tunnel jobs for the trains. New York and Boston and D.C., 3 cities that have a lot of tunnels. Here we have a lot of water tunnels, a lot of fucking. We have a lot of traffic here. That tunnel didn't do shit for the traffic. The Central Artery Tunnel that we did in. I was on. That was like my first job I was on as a tunnel worker, Sandhog, and then I went to all these other big water tunnel jobs after that. Better jobs, better, being the boss, you know what I mean? Like, not having to fucking answer to nobody but my fucking business manager at the union hall. That was it. But there you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for joining, guys. This is usually a thing where a couple people jump in and out, but most of the views are after, you know what I mean? But I love it when people fucking come in and stay in for the whole fucking time. I appreciate it, bros. Share it, like. I never asked this shit, but I gotta start asking this shit. So I need to get to 1,000. My hours are there. It's just I just need to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can be monetized on here like I'm monetized on all the audio podcast apps. You know what I mean? I need to make money in all directions, especially YouTube. You know what I mean? So YouTube is where you make more money than any other space other than Spotify or YouTube. I got to stay loyal to YouTube right now because they've been so good to me. You know what I mean? They let me get away with so much shit that I'm not aware of till I started learning technology. You know what I mean? So I just started learning technology about 2-3 years ago, something like that. About 2 years ago, a little less than 2 years. I started taking it seriously and really bearing down and trying to figure it all out. Because when you guys were all learning computers, I was fucking working my ass off and in charge of a lot of people's lives. You know what I mean? So I had a lot of responsibility, and my wife and kids, and all my friends. You know what I mean? A lot of them are dead right now. You know what I mean? Most of them. Not that I don't have other friends or nothing. Of course I do, but I got to work on myself. All this time, fucking coming up all those pain meds and shit, I had to do a lot of self-inventory and shit. So a lot of grass smoking and a lot of fucking just learning. You know what I mean? But it was good. It kept my mind occupied at all times. You know what I mean? So I don't need A means NA, any of that shit. It's just a self-respect, discipline thing. And it's, I know it's not easy like that for everybody. You know what I mean? It's definitely hard. It was an emotional roller coaster, but that's for another day. But I don't look it down on anybody. You know what I mean? I know damn straight. I partied like a fucking better than rock stars in the 80s and 90s. So I could never look at anyone. I'd be a hypocrite. You know what I mean? If you're young, have fun. You know what I mean? Just make sure you don't kill no one. And, you don't fucking kill yourself. You don't hurt yourself. But one day when you get like, fucking early 30s, or I don't know. Some people it's longer, some people it's younger. You know what I mean? You'll fucking get sick of those hangovers and fucking, like getting in all kinds of fights and getting in trouble. And don't get me wrong, I had a lot of good times. You know what I mean? But once you have kids, you gotta have your priorities in order. And I love my kids too much to ever fucking put them on the back burner for anything. So, yeah, like my kids changed my life and my wife. You know what I mean? So, obviously, I would definitely not have kids with a woman I didn't love. You know what I mean? So, thank God I'm blessed every day, people. But AJ Palman, fucking, who else was in there earlier? Post. And whoever else was in there earlier, I forget. I know people in there. Idol, thanks for asking for a link. You guys don't ever be shy to ask for a link. I'll fucking send me a fucking email. I'll put you on, and we'll, I can fit 10 people in there. I don't, as long as you're passionate about fight, and you can agree to disagree with the other people on here. I don't give a fuck if people come on. That's good. The more people, the better. So don't ever feel. I'm not one of those selfish people who cares about. I'm not trying to be famous. None of that shit. You know what I mean? I just like talking fights with passionate fight fans and fighters, ex-fighters, and fucking passionate fight fans. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just people like to listen to different people's perspectives and the reasons why they like the fighters they like. You know what I mean? Fighting is whoever says they're experts and this and that and this and that. Well, I've been watching fucking fight boxing since 1979 or 1980 when I was 9 years old. So I watched boxing. That was my first love, was boxing and street fighting and street fights. And then it was bar fights and private club fights. And then it was fucking boxing. It was boxing too. So boxing gave me a little bit more discipline, you know what I mean? And not to fucking really want to hurt people as bad no more, you know what I mean? But where I grew up, like when you're in a bar, you're in private club, whatever the fuck case may be, a lot of different places, when you're sniffing coke, drinking and selling cocaine, all that shit, all the bullshit that goes along with it. It's, you're always going to run into someone that has liquid courage and thinks they're a tough guy. So I ran into a lot of those people. And, you got to do what you got to do. You either beat someone or you get beat. So yeah, I'd never let a grown man beat me up. Fuck that shit. It just ain't happening. I don't have fights. I don't even go out. Palman, it's cool, bro. It's cool, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. I don't want to fight nobody either no more. This is how it was in the 80s and 90s, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. Not in the fucking. I've had probably about 20 fights since 2000. Yeah, probably about every couple of years or something. But I do. That's how I train to fight. That's what I do. I'm not training to bodybuild. All my training is fight training. All the stuff I learned from my trainers back in the days. You know what I mean? So I already did bodybuilding and all that shit when I was younger. You know what I mean? Got as strong as I wanted. I got stronger than I wanted to get. I don't like being too bulky. You know what I mean? 220, 6'1" is perfect. You know what I mean? That's where I feel the fastest and the best. With all my injuries I have and shit from fucking falling on my head in 2003. So I'm blessed every day. But thanks for hanging in there, guys. I appreciate it. I'm on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, and sometimes Saturdays, sometimes Sundays. It all depends, but at least 4 or 5 times a week. And it's usually around this time or nighttime. And there's some new shit in the works, but until that's done, I don't want to say nothing until that's done. But you'll subscribe, you're not gonna see me once a week. You're gonna have fight content all the fucking time, at least 5 days a week. You know what I mean? At least it's gonna, and check out the live. Go check out the videos. Go check out the shorts. Go check out all that shit. There's probably about 500-600 fucking videos. 15-minute videos, 10-minute videos, mixes I put together of certain groups that I like, like music since I was like 3-4 years old. I made 2 albums to myself, so with other rappers, local rappers, and producer, and those are in 2006, 2008, 2010 to 2011 and 12. But yeah, totally. Fights Fridays and Saturdays every fucking week. I don't fucking miss elite fucking MMA or boxing or kickboxing or Muay Thai. I can't miss it. I love it too much. Got into a brawl outside the club and hit with a ticket. Yeah, I only done judo as a kid and kickboxing as a teenager. Well, you got the discipline. See, yeah, I was really good at sports when I was young too, bro. I won Little League championships and shit as a pitcher and hitter. Really good at street hockey, really good at football, really good at fucking almost every sport. Every sport, basketball, chess, ping pong, like all that shit. And then they took all that shit away from me when I went to junior high, and they started calling it middle school and shit. And they took all the sports out. Proposition 2.5, look it up. So that was my dream, to be a fucking pitcher on Major League Baseball team and hitting home runs and fucking pitching no-hitters, but it never happened. Because middle school took all the fucking sports out of fucking schools. And all my older friends were all making money selling joints, fucking 200-300 joints a day. So that's what I did. I just said, fuck it, I need the money. I grew up with a single mother and then a stepfather later on in life. He's more like a dear friend more than a stepfather, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's fucked up when you grew up with a single mother and from the city, you know what I mean? Like always getting in trouble, all that shit. But I'm glad I did. I'm glad it made me stronger. It made me a stronger man, mentally, physically, all that shit. You know what I mean? That's why I wanted to raise my kids in the city, so they'd be tough and have thick skin and all that shit, you know? So when they go anywhere else, it's easy, you know what I mean, for them. But salute, my friends, respect, all right, man? I'll be on tomorrow and the rest of the week around this time. I send it out. I'm going to try to start sending them out the night before. Live streams, set it up tonight for tomorrow so people know. Subscribe, hit those notification bells so you'll know when I'm going on. And Jay's joined me on here a bunch of times. So, when he doesn't have fights on Friday nights, he does Savage. He'll jump in on Savage Inc. picks on Fridays. So Jay's been a big thing. And I'm doing a lot more podcasts this year, too. Like I started. I'm going to do some more podcasting, too, with some really good people. You know what I mean? So, yeah, a little bit of everything. Take it easy, guys. Everybody out there, have a great day. I'm going to end with a live Slayer song because I got to do this. I'm sorry, people. I got to give you the classics. I got to give you guys the classics. I can't leave without the intro and outro. Hold on a second. Yeah. Oh, shit. What the fuck is this? Here we go. End it like this. This is live Slayer, 2010. Rest in peace, Jeff Hennedy. Seen these guys in the 80s and the early 90s. Original. Slayer. State-of-the-art speed metal band. Try playing this music.
Thank you very much. So you guys enjoying the day so far?
It's kind of later in their career. They so kick
I
out.
want to thank you very much for coming today, okay? Thank you. Dance with the dead in my dream. Listen to their hallowed screams. The dead have taken my soul. Temptation has lost all control. Dead I've been here all alone. Never to the right. We stay one. I promise I won't keep you long. I'll keep you forever.
He couldn't bang his head no more. The lead singer, Tonaraya, he had to have a steel put in his neck from head banging so much, falling like that, so many years, he couldn't do it no more.
Grease the skin.
That's how dedicated he
with my
was.
fingertips. The Russian dead cold flash pacifies to me. Below-key images, delicate features so smooth. A pleasant fragrance in the light of the moon.
More than a whole album.
Listen to their hallowed scream. The dead have taken my soul. Temptations lost all control. Simple smile, elude psychotica. Lose all mind control, rationality cloud. Empty eyes inflame the creation of flashing faces and lifeless magic. In the depths of a mind insane, fantasy and reality are the same. Grease the skin with my fingertips. The rush of dead wall flash pacifies to me. Inside members on the match on my feet. Adulating the skin before them. Simple smiles, lose shot, got a gun. Lose all my control, rationality clock. Empty eyes slay the creation of plastic faces and lifeless magic. Yeah, with the dead in my dream. Listen to the hell's scream. The dead have taken my show. Temptation lost all control. Yes, with the dead in my dream. Listen to their hell scream. The dead have taken my show. Temptation lost all control.
Peace, people. Have a blessed day, a blessed afternoon. Palman, AJ, peace. Everybody, peace. Idaho, thanks, brother.